Gonna do the offensive review for our game against Riverton. A lot of mistakes made. As I said after the game, we're still not getting better at some things. There's things. Most of it's mental, guys. It's not physical. We've got all the physical tools. Mentally, we're not following through with our assignments, and we'll break it down here, and you guys will get a chance to see that. First play is going to be it's a 23 ISO. So ISO to the left side. Okay. One of the things to focus on here is making sure everyone hits their blocks in the correct spot. On this particular play, Talmadge over here, we've got to sustain our block over here, and then tight end right here should be blocking out. And I think he ended up going and blocking down, which allowed this guy 22 to just come up and make the tackle. So gotta make sure as we watch that. MJ on the ISO, you guys have got to start trusting each other. One of the big things I see here, I think, is a lack of trust that everyone's gonna do their job. MJ, you saw this linebacker here coming, and so I think you thought you had to pick him up, but you got to remember in ISO, we've got a fullback back here who's coming to pick him up. So let's just make sure we do our job. Your guy is right here. Okay. So by you stepping in, now we have Marcel and MJ on this guy, and this guy is now free to get in the backfield and make a tackle. The play is set up beautifully. If 22 is blocked at this point, right, Marcel blocks the guy at the cast there, and MJ, if you're out here blocking this guy away, look at this lane we have right here. Okay. Next play is going to be the 29 toss, and I don't know if you just got, I'm not sure what happened, MJ, but we talked about this a lot. Okay. Your job is to make sure this guy right here is hooked. Okay. And if you can't hook him, ride him down the line. Just slow him down. That's all we need. And the toss, you end up blocking down and leaving him free. Okay. It's the toss. Power, anything inside, you should obviously be going down. But this one, you just let him go. And which, not bad. I mean, and I want to credit one thing here too, point out some positives. Connor, you did an awesome job on your crack block right here. It was awesome. And you even stuck with him. You didn't just hit him and let him go. So you did a great job. But it's one guy. One guy they're missing. Now, he doesn't make the tackle. I don't want to say that, MJ. Your guy doesn't make the tackle, but what he does is he creates Justice having to take a wider angle, kind of take more time to get going upfield. Normally, if that guy wasn't in his way right here, Justice could just be taking a straight shot right now. But instead, he's got to widen it out, get a little wider, and then kind of come up, and it allows the rest of the defense to come across and make a tackle on him. So it's one block that we're missing every week. Okay. Now, because of that, we got, defense had time to get over there and get to Justice. So, next play is going to be 26 power. F. We just got to remember, you block block outside. Or I think you're just trying to pick up the first guy as best you can. Justice. This is going to be kind of a repeating theme. There wasn't much you could do on this. I mean, they sent a good blitz on this, but F, Marcel, you want to look on the first guy on the end of the line, first guy that comes across from the tight end. Anyone that comes inside, anyone blitzing inside here, our pulling guard's going to pick him up. Okay? And I understand it gets hard sometimes when they're throwing blitzes, but Marcel, now you've got both Marcel and Kingston are pulling guard on one guy, and you got this guy free, who comes in the backfield and makes a tackle. Well, he doesn't make tackle, but Justice did a great job of kind of avoiding as best he could and then getting some extra yards, which I thought was a really good job. But we shouldn't have to do that if we just pick these up correctly. So, Marcel, remember, first guy outside the tight end is who you get first, not inside on this power. Okay. Next one's going to be 18 boot. There isn't really much to learn here other than for Jonesy. You got two things. You just remember, and you did a great job. You threw the wide open receiver, which is what you're supposed to do. I just want you to be able to see it, that you do, in the future. We haven't really hit the tight end on this yet, and I'm not forcing you to, but you got to make sure you are checking to him if the wide receiver is covered, because he's typically open and just comes up a little bit later as you watch this. But this play developed really good. The only other thing I could say, Jonesy, I don't think you had a lot of pressure, so Don't make this catch so hard for Journey. Get it, lead it out to him. Okay. Good fake by the running back, by the way. But make it, make that throw, because he was heading to the corner. You can't really see it too well on here, but he has to turn around and adjust and come back to it. And Jonesy, you didn't have anyone in your face, so just lead him on that so he doesn't turn around and come back to it like that. That was a great catch, Journey. But if you see here, in the future when we're running this play, look at MJ just running across right here. Everyone's open, even Marcel, but you did the right thing by looking at the receiver first, so I was proud of you. Good job. Next one's going to be 25 hog keep. I want to point out this play would have been, I think we would have busted this for long yardage, but I'm not sure what happened on the fumble here. But one thing I do want to point out, Marcel and Marcus, fullbacks, okay, this is your guy here, okay, so you take an outside step, you come up, and we just pin him in so we can get the quarterback around the outside here. If he had done that, Jonesy may have been able to pick this up and taken it still, so Marcel right there, see, you walk right by the guy you're supposed to be getting. He's right there. And so what it did is, look at this play, how it's set up. The whole defense is going. This guy's going in. We have all this room out here now. Even if Jonesy, if we hadn't fumbled it, we may have had room to go. So, but instead, we got that guy we're supposed to block. We may be able to pick it up and do something with it. This next one's going to be Georgia. Quarterback, Jonesy, look right now. You should, when you're looking, we're thinking of running this play, okay? We're not just looking here and here, okay? You've also got guys out here, and when they come out, look at the defense. They put 3 deep way out here. No one on the receivers. Okay? So, that means they're going to defend the deep route easily, hit the shallow routes, okay? This one's for Griffin. And then also one note, running back, I can't tell if that says here, Justice, get your head on a swivel when you're blocking and get out of the quarterback's way. You step and stop. Don't stay there. Keep approaching the line. Keep approaching to help out. Keep that head looking back and forth. And don't wait for them to get to you. Once you see someone breaking through, you run up and just pound them. Don't let them penetrate even more because it makes the throw harder. But Jonesy, look, you got those guys all deep just waiting for the pass. And look what you got over here. You got wide receivers just standing here. Okay? We're going to change the route, guys, this week. It's going to change a lot, and I'll talk to you about how we're going to do that, which I think is going to open some things up for us a lot better. And we end up with a sack. Okay. This next one's Hawaii. Again, Griffin, look at your receivers. If they're covering our interior receivers so tight like that, look at Connor sitting over here. And Connor, you're running the wrong route. You should be curling in. Right there. Okay? No one on him. But you got MJ full covered. You got, just because Justice is in doesn't mean you throw to him. You throw to him if he's going to beat the guy. If everyone's covered, then throw it deep. But that's just something we need to look at. So remember, Griffin. Okay? You look at the DBs. They're playing way, way off. Way off. Okay? Our curl route's there. You got to have a pre-snap read where you see that and you know who you're going to throw to. This next one's 26 hog, and this one's for Justice a little bit. We blocked it pretty good, but Justice, Sese, running backs, once we make this wrap, our route's got to be wrap. Once you get past that center guard over that, it's up the field. You don't bounce it out. This play will not work bouncing out. Never will. Unless the whole defense just collapses inside, which I don't know how they would. But this play's designed. And if you'll see right here, Justice, I'll show you the lane. Look at this wall that's being made right here by these guys. Sure, there's one little DB standing here, but I'm not worried about him. I think one thing you're worried about is you're trying to get the home run on every play, Justice. Okay? Let's get you. I want positive yardage on every play. That's all I want. Okay? So you get that wrap around. Let's follow your route here, your track, or you mesh. Okay? And then you should be turning it up right over here. And watch, see what that track is right there. Cut. Go. And this guy may over pursue, so you got a nice cutback in here too. So especially on the hog, this is what you're looking for, is a nice little cutback lane. As soon as you make that mesh wrap around, up the field, okay? Doesn't result in mud. You got some good yardage out of it, but it didn't really develop the way it's supposed to. This next one's 26 power. I think this is Dickey. We snap the ball and you're still standing there. Especially in the eye, when the quarterback's not back here, you have to wait for him to get the snap. You need to be going right away. I mean, when we're under center, that ball snapped, you're heading to the hole right now. And instead, and there was a nice push. And this is, again, look at this line. Look at this just wave that the line makes right here. Just awesome push, positive yardage, but you're just so slow to get it, and you get the handoff, you got to hit it. And instead, you get two guys that come around from the outsides that come in and make the tackle on you, when you could be just flying up the middle right there. So let's get that going a little faster. This next one's going to be the 25 power. Again, this is just Marcel for you to see it from a different angle. I need you to make sure you're hitting the first guy outside the tight end on his down block. Okay. Instead, I think you end up going a little bit too tight, if I remember right. I'm not sure who you were going for on this, Marcel, but Justice, this is another thing where, you know, just try not to bounce. We're too fast to try to bounce. Let's lower our shoulder, and let's get some extra yardage here. Let's just take it straight up the middle, lower your shoulder, and get what you can out of it. All right? But Marcel, you know, you're the first guy outside the tight end. Well, right now, I see in a pre-snap read, Marcel, you're going to see this guy, so you're thinking it's him. But instead, they end up sending this guy in that gap. So you're looking for the gap, okay? So this guy steps into the gap when the ball's snapped. That's who you got to pick up. You just make a track route where you just come here, tight end down blocks, you come right off his butt, and whoever you see first is your kick out. Our pulling guard will come and take care of anyone else, okay? This is the difference of just one play is all we needed here. One play. Look at this line right. Look at this wall right here. That Justice could just be running right by if we just picked up this one guy. Okay. That's why I say it's a game of inches, guys. This one's going to be 26 power, I believe. No, sorry, 29 toss. Wait, it's 26 power. Yeah, this is kind of a, you know, we got the same thing going. This was a 26 power again. You know, they blitzed a good gap on this, but, and I know MJ, you did your down block on the right guy. I mean, we did about the best we could because that guy just came hard. But one thing we could see here is, you know, guard, if you could get there a little faster. I think that's Kingston. Okay, get your head around. Look, you see the first guy coming, you take him. And our backs have got to be taking this. We're looking to go too wide on this. Okay, Justice, power. Let's get the handoff and let's start heading to the middle, and then we'll bounce it out. Okay. Sometimes the middle's open. You just go because of over pursuit. All right. So remember, running backs, let's hit the hole. Let's hit straight ahead, and then let's bounce to the hole. Okay. Especially, you know, Bingham's got a very similar defense to this. Very quick. They swarm. This is 29 toss. There's some penetration on the left side over here somewhere. I can't tell who it is. It's one of the down linemen that gives our running back a hard time getting out there. Again, we're all reaching on the line. Everyone's here, 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 here. Everyone's reaching, okay? So, a little penetration came. I think that was the left tackle. That's what it looks like. Sleeve, I think you down block. But remember, we're reaching one man left as much as we can. But one guy just shot through. And now our running back has to shake him. And we got some good yards. Don't get me wrong. I mean, this was a key pickup on fourth down. 4th and 6 or 7. And Justice did a great job shaking that guy and getting up there. So I was proud of you guys. I believe this is going to be 28 toss. This is the last play on here. You know, Marcus, again, guys, it's a difference of one play. Okay? Now, MJ should be reaching this guy. Everyone did their job now except for one other guy. And we're going to look at Hugh, fullback, Marcus, okay? Your track on the toss is out, almost like pulling like a lineman, and upfield, okay? Instead, you went right here, and you get right in the way of our crack block we're trying to make. the receiver is trying to make on this guy right here, and it messes everything up, the timing. Look at you two run right into each other, not sure who's doing what now, and there's no one out there to block the corner. So Marcus, you got to take a bigger angle, okay? That's the difference, guys. Review this video, watch it as much as you can. Let's learn from it. I want you to come to practice talking about it tomorrow if you can. Okay? Let's have a good week of practice. We need to prepare to beat Bingham. That's what we're doing. See you guys.